Hi, this is Dave from geekanoids.co.uk, and this is the Canon Pixma MP640. This is a multi-function inkjet printer that offers scanning, copying and printing, as well as Wi-Fi, Ethernet and USB 2 connectivity. Now I'm going to do things a little bit different with this review. In this video I'm going to be bringing you a setup guide. This is the first time I've got the product out of the box, so you're going to experience the setup procedure exactly as you would as if you'd purchased the printer yourself. And then in about a week's time I'll be bringing you a full review showing you some of the features and my thoughts as to how the MP640 delivers on its promises. So inside the box we get a fairly decent getting started guide. We also get a caddy for the printing of CDs and DVDs, and I'll show you this obviously in use once I bring you the full review. We get some information about fitting the print head, which I'll be talking you through in a short while. I'm in the UK, so we get a 3-pin power cable, 3-pin plug on one end, figure 8 adapter on the other end. And then we get a package here. Let's just pop this open. And inside this package you get a couple of discs. On one of them is a setup CD, and on here you're going to get some instructions. And then this one actually looks no different at all, but it's for the Macs. You've got one for Windows, one for Mac, which is going to guide you through the setup. Also includes the full manual as well. Then we get some 10 by 15 centimetre 4 by 6 inch sample pack of paper, some information about digital media, European warranty, some more information about Canon media, a read before you set up the machine manual, so we'll have a brief look at that before we actually go ahead and install the various bits inside the printer. Some more paperwork, network setup troubleshooting, so the fact that they've included a manual about network setup could spell potential problems, but I certainly hope not. And then we get some more media. I've had a sneak peek inside the quick setup guide, and you use this mp4 media for both printing your first few prints, but also for the head alignment after you've installed the head inside the printer. Also inside the box we get a package containing the print head, which I'll be installing in a short while. And then this printer actually works on 5 separate ink tanks. So you get the cyan, magenta, yellow and black, and then a bigger photo black, I think that is, or photo gloss black, so you get a bigger cartridge of that. So obviously that's the ink that the printer uses most of for printing. So I'll show you those being installed in the printer as well. So I'm going to briefly pause the video, plug the printer in, and then walk you through setting up the Canon Pixma MP640. So now you're going to experience this exactly the same way as I am. I'm told to switch the printer on first, so I've pulled up this front display and we've got the on-off button situated here. So I'm going to switch the printer on, and then according to the print head instructions I have to lower this front paper feed. I'm going to pop that screen down, and then I'm told to lift up the whole front of the printer. Now that's as high as it lifts up, and this carrier here for the print head is meant to situate itself in the middle of the printer. So whilst it's doing that I'm going to open this package here. This contains the print head. This is the print head that I'm going to install inside the printer, and I'm following this sheet here which tells me how to install it. So let's wait for the printer to do its thing. I was hoping that this would open a bit higher, but it's obviously not going to open any higher. And then I'm instructed to open this grey part of the print head container here, and then the print head has an orange cover on. So I'm told to remove this orange cover, which I'm doing now. So that's the orange protector cover removed. We've got some contacts here and here for the print head, and then the print head actually goes in. So this isn't very clear. The print head will go in this way, like so, and it's just popped in. There's no clicking or anything, it's just literally slid in, and then I have to reclose this back down. And now it's the procedure of installing the ink cartridges. So we're going to start off with the black ink cartridge, and to open them we're just told to pull the orange tab, and that releases all of the packaging. And then each ink cartridge has an orange cover on as well, and this has to be rotated round in the direction of the arrow, and that takes the cover off of the ink cartridge. And then it's just a simple matter of popping the ink cartridge in and then pushing down until we do get that click, and then a little red light comes on to show that the ink cartridge is installed correctly. So I'm going to repeat that with the other ink cartridges. So we've got the magenta next. And then the last one is the big chunky photo black, which is a lot bigger capacity. And again, we remove that orange cover, and then we pop that inside printer as well, and we've got all of the orange lights there. Now once they're all in, I'll just check that they're all situated incorrectly. I'm going to close the top of the cover here, and then the printer should go through the charging process for getting the inks ready. So again, I'm going to pause the camera, wait till the charging process is completed, and then I'll just take you through the initial setup guide for getting the first print out of the printer. Now just while we're waiting for this print head to charge the inks up, I'm just going to quickly walk you through a little bit of the printer. We've got a nice LCD colour screen here and some navigation buttons here, up, down, left and right, an OK button, plus, minus, a back. Two soft keys here which will be pushed depending on what the option is on the screen. We've got on-off button, a navi button, a home button, black and colour selection buttons, and then a stop button here. We've got this exit path, which is where obviously the prints will come out, and this has a little extending part here. And if I just close that front up, I just want to show you there's two input paths for the paper.